رائدة الأعمال التالية تحدت المألوف وابتكرت منتجات عضوية للعناية بالبشرة باستخدام مكونات طبيعية وآمنة.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. Assalamu alaikum, Sharks. My name is Aisha Shishti. I am Indian, born and brought up in Saudi Arabia and in the UAE since 2004. I am thrilled to present to you our award-winning and sustainable brand, The Skin Concept. Today, our ask for investment is 1.5 million dirhams for 9% equity stake. The Skin Concept is a bath, body, and skincare brand that we handmake in Dubai. The products are vegan, halal, cruelty-free, paraben and sulfate-free, and 98% natural. The packaging is either biodegradable or reusable. With our zero-waste endeavor, we have till date saved 75,000 plastic bottles from ending in landfills. And with your help, we will inshallah increase this impact. With an initial investment of 140,000 dirhams, we have in 3.5 years generated a revenue of more than 1.25 million dirhams. And this we have been able to do with minimal marketing endeavor and almost no business development. The investment that we received today is going to be used to increase our market share in UAE, grow in Saudi Arabia, and by end of 2026, enter into Canadian market. Our products are already registered in Dubai municipality as we sell here. Products are registered in e-Cosma in Saudi Arabia. And we are almost finalizing with a distributor there who has a network of 1,800 pharmacies and online retail. And the Skin Concept has been accepted in the Canadian Startup Visa Program, which is going to facilitate our entry into Canada. Sharks, I urge you to jump on this bandwagon, save lives, create smiles, and save the environment. And while you're doing that, earn substantial revenues for yourself.
First of all, welcome to the Tank. I now know how you've achieved all those sales because you're an incredible spokesperson. Take us back in time. What were you doing before you launched the Skin Concept?
I was brought up with a philosophy that we cannot apply on our body, on our skin, on our hair, something that is not 95% natural. When I came to UAE, entered into corporate jobs, the only brand that I had grown using was a herbal Indian brand. In 2012, I quit my corporate job. I brought her franchise to the UAE. I opened her salon. So I interacted with clients, understood what they need. And there are multiple problems in this region that people have on their skin and their hair. In 2018, I sold the salon. So I thought, let me create a hobby. I want to start a business. I conceived the Skin Concept then.
Wonderful.
I wanted to ask you, what comes first to you, making money or sustainability?
I think sustainability has always come first to me, but it needs to be, because it's a business, it needs to create money.
Sustainability first, not money.
I cannot compare the two of them because
I need an answer. What comes first?
My values are sustainability and my requirement is to make money.
That's not my question. What comes first? Sustainability, you answered.
Those are my values. I will not do anything without it.
Okay. The other question I have is, who's with you in the company?
In the company, I have 2 production staff, 1 accountant, and myself.
Okay, thank you.
Your products are beautiful.
Thank you, sir.
Your colors, the display, it really looks very appealing. But you said all this is handmade?
Yes, in Dubai.
Okay. How you plan to scale this? How do you plan to produce at mass?
So we have produced in mass. We have 3 business models. One is D2C, where we have our own website.
Production.
Yeah, so what I'm trying to tell you is we have done mass production.
So walk me through that process. How can you produce in mass if it's handmade and you have 2 production individuals?
So I have 2 full-time employees.
Okay.
To keep our expenses less, whenever we need more production, we hire part-time employees.
So how many units can you produce a day?
In a day?
Yes.
5,000 units. The base is already ready that we have created beforehand. We mix the oils, we mix the fragrance and the colors to it. We whip it and we give it to the next team to start filling it.
So you do 500 units?
500 units, sorry. Not 5,000, sorry, 500 units, sorry.
I want some clarity on the numbers. So if 2023, what was the top line you did?
500,000.
500,000. And this year, what are you projecting?
550. 1,000 dirhams.
And what about the year after? What is the revenue projection then?
Because we're entering Saudi Arabia this year, and in 2026, and we're entering Canada. By end of 2026, 2025, we're hoping to get 2.2 million.
So Aisha, can you tell us 2023, how much did you make profit as a company?
186,000 dirhams.
And your ask today is, remind me, 1.5 million for 9%. So you're asking for about 15.125 million dirhams of a valuation. Where did you get that valuation from?
We work with PR and marketing agencies to implement their concepts for the brands that they're working with.
You're not answering the question.
Just very simply, how did you reach the valuation? What metric did you multiply into what?
There are three different metrics that we have applied to this: our growth ratio and the increased demand for sustainable products.
So Aisha, usually a valuation is done on the current numbers because the future numbers are dependent on our money being injected into the company. And it's usually in this industry a multiple of around 5 to 6, not more. So your valuation is extremely high for where you are today. And so for those reasons, I'm out, but I wish you the best of luck. And your product is very beautiful.
Aisha, we cannot sell the fish in the sea. Today, when you have a business, when you want to value your business, it's going to be based on your current situation, not on future expectations of things that haven't happened yet. To get an investment, we're looking for a business, and we're looking for a business that is valued correctly, but we're also looking for a leader that understands the business side of things, which I think you need to develop or complement yourself with a co-founder of the business. Until then, for me, the business is not investable, so I wish you all the best, but I'm out.
Thank you.
I like the product. I just don't have a grip on, I don't have the confidence, to be honest, that you understand the business side of things. From what I've seen today, I wouldn't invest in the company because I don't think you have the ingredients as a businesswoman to succeed. Sorry for being harsh,
need your help for
but that's my conviction after what I've seen. I wish you all the best. I'm out.
Thank you so much.
Your valuation is so out of the realm of feasibility that I just can't get behind it. So for that reason, I'm out, but I wish you the best of luck.
Because I genuinely like your product, but I value your company today at 2 million at tops. So for me to be investing, I would have to have 75% of your company, which doesn't make sense. So unfortunately, for that reason, I'm out, but I wish you good luck.
Aisha, we apologize. The 5 Sharks did not support you in your investment, and we wish you all the best.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
But you did earn 5 customers, it sounds like. All right. Thank you.
That's for sure.
Jazakallah khair. Today I was not able to crack a deal on Shark Tank, but of course I have been working on my business for more than 3 years and I will continue to work through it. It's my livelihood and I cannot just stop here.
If you analyze her business, she's created a $500,000 revenue business with only a 150,000 dirham investment. She doesn't need 1.5 billion today.
She doesn't, no.
So if she would have come down and said that, look, I need 250,000 dirhams for, so-and-so percentage, 10%, and then we negotiate, the connection she gets over here, she builds on that. Otherwise, I would be happy to, take a smaller equity.
Yeah, 100,000 for 50% of your business.